of the Northern District and our
We're going now to a
commander
press
and our
conference with Police Commissioner Michael Harrison.
Response team commander from Public Integrity Bureau. We have just witnessed several different video of a police-involved shooting, and this is what we know right now. At approximately 9:30 a.m., members of our Regional Auto Theft Task Force received information about a vehicle wanted for a robbery that occurred on October 9th at our casino. Based on the information that was given by one of our detectives, the information was given to the police officers in the Northern District. One of our officers from the Northern District, the first officer to arrive, spotted the vehicle inside the parking lot behind me in front of the Rite Aid. At that time, the officer got out of his vehicle, approached the vehicle that was parked in front of the Rite Aid, and engaged the driver, who was sitting in the driver's seat. The officer ordered the subject out of the vehicle and began his investigation. And what we learned is that that vehicle was learned to have been involved in a robbery at the casino from October 9th. But the officer also learned while interviewing the subject that that subject was a person of interest in that robbery at the casino from October 9th. During the interview, what we saw on video was that the subject launched at the officer with the gun in his hand. There was a struggle that ensued, and that struggle took both of them to the ground, where that struggle continued for a couple of minutes. A second officer was arriving at that time who rendered aid and in an attempt to prevent that subject from shooting himself, the police officers, and others in the area. What we know right now is that both of our officers discharged their firearm to prevent further harm. What we know right now is that this subject was shot. We do not know how many times, but we do know that he was shot. At that time, he was placed into custody by the officers, both of whom received minor injuries as a result of this struggle that took place on the ground. We do know that that subject has been pronounced dead as a result of this incident. At this time, we're certainly enacting our critical release policy for the release of body cam video and other video that may exist. This is an administrative investigation as a result of a police-involved shooting that is currently underway by our Public Integrity Bureau, being overseen by our consent decree monitor. Both of the officers, as I stated, received minor injuries and are being treated for those injuries right now, and will be administratively reassigned pending the outcome of this internal affairs police-involved shooting investigation. I can say that the officers, from what we saw in this video, the officer was very professional, very poised until this struggle ensued. But what we want to say right now is that the officers were out here doing their job. They were engaged, following up on a lead that was given to them. But we do have contact with at least one witness that we know of. But we had an opportunity to look at several different videos. And certainly, once again, we will be enacting our critical incident body camera footage release policy as of this moment, as we are now starting a police-involved shooting administrative investigation. This time, I'll take any questions.
Sir,
You've been listening to a police news conference, an update on the officer-involved shooting in North Baltimore, and we will bring you more updates later today on WJZ.